You know, it's been a while, but we've been on this operation for a while. This mission involving
on Doomsday.
doom. We were doomed to fail on this mission.
So, to preface this, we wanted to record this the week before Halloween and have it out by Halloween for MF Doom's.
But
it was a tribute to him, and that's why we're talking about Operation Doomsday today. It was supposed to be a tribute to him because he passed away on Halloween 2 years ago.
But life was like, you are not recording this podcast.
The universe said no. Then he went to Texas, out of all places.
Hey, dude, you know what? You haven't been to Austin yet, so I don't want to hear it.
You were there the same week that Takeoff died.
Yeah, I don't love that.
That was really weird.
Yeah, because the weird thing about that is...
Were you in Austin, too? That's where
no, I was in Denton, actually. Oh, no, that's not true. Okay, so yeah, I'd recorded, like, a podcast 2 days before that, and I brought up Migos casually.
Yeah.
And then, like, all of a sudden that happens, and I'm like, what the fuck is actually going on, dude? What the shit is actually going on?
I know, it was weird.
Yeah, and then Aaron Carter fucking dies, of all people, and you're like, I don't know who the fuck Aaron Carter is. That's okay.
This was like... I don't know, right?
No, Aaron Carter was like he's the son, or not the son. I don't. That's not true. He's the brother of Nick Carter, who is the singer in Backstreet Boys. So I'm like, I hope you know what Backstreet Boys, even if you haven't heard the music. I hope you know what that is.
I don't know what Backstreet Boys is.
Look, he's like, all right, I don't know. I know NSYNC. I'm a Justin Timberlake fan.
I'm a Justin Timberlake meat writer.
He's like, oh, yes, I love men who cheat on their wives and are possibly toxic. And
Brent Fayez. Anyway.
Anyways, we're getting away from the topic.
It's hot when Brent Fayez does it.
So, yes, I agree with that. So, yeah, I'm kind of doing a diet version of the Uncut Gems costume. You know, isn't it crazy? I take off the glasses. I'm a completely different person.
Different man. Different style. Different
I almost got it in the hair gel by accident.
Oh, God.
That would have been hectic. Oopsie daisies. So yeah, you know, I really wanted to have this out on Halloween, but there were like multiple things. We were also trying to see Black Adam before we were recording, and I was just having issues.
They go take your face off. It's about drive. It's about power.
It's we devour. Put in the work, put in the hours, to take what's ours. This one my vein. I'm not singing this whole song.
So what's a motherfucking name? Rock. That's all I know. And
that's actually not a bad hot take. That's not actually a bad song.
It's not.
I don't know why it gets hate. We have derailed so much from the fact that we're talking about MF2.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. Her Loss by Drake and 21.
21. Can you do? I don't know the lyrics.
21. TikTok is going.
Dude,
TikToks about this
so many people have been just feral because of that song. And I don't like that.
Doomsday.
Anyways, Doomsday. The time we faced Doom. Skit. It's a skit.
But yeah, no, this album, the album debut of MF Doom, and this is, I think, Daniel Dumoulin of K&D's third music project, if I'm correct, maybe fourth.
I do not know. I guess we'll fact check that right now.
We can check that. Okay, yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, we'll do fact check. I'll go ahead and add that. Primarily, this was like him kind of.
Oh, KMD, not KMD. My bad.
This was primarily him kind of experimenting with the idea of having a character Doom, and also kind of implementing, you know, his influences of comic books and stuff like that. It really, I mean, comic books were kind of referenced here and there occasionally in like rap music and stuff, but like, it's very clear that, you know, MF Doom puts his influences on his sleeve throughout this whole album, even including cartoon clips.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's kind of cool to see this like quirky nature that's throughout the album, but like Doom is like very serious when he's on the microphone. So like he has a lot of passion behind this.
It's also kind of silly too. And yeah, I did double check. This is his technical third album, but this is his first MF Doom project.
If we want to count KMD, he also did make material before he was MF Doom. He did go under another moniker, which I'm blanking on the name right now, but he was popularly on a song called Gas Face. I'm so blanking on the name of the group who did it.
When you find it, put it up here and all that.
Yeah, because like back in the day, like MF Doom went under a different moniker, and he was kind of known in the underground for being this like talented musician that everybody knew.
It's also kind of like a 21 Savage situation where he's a citizen of the UK but grew up mostly here in New York. And so, yeah.
True, although I think that's very interesting when people talk about MF Doom, they kind of forget that he was actually born in the UK.
It's also, yeah, that's also just like a random fact that I
There's just there was a lot of wave. There was like Slick Rick. There was just a lot of like just
Yeah.
British MCs who just got popular over here for some reason, one reason or another. Who knows why?
No, for real.
But yeah, the time we face doom. So yeah, this one kind of sets the tone.
It sets the tone of what this is gonna be. It's funny. It's kind of action packed and also pretty serious too.
Well, yeah, because they're using clips from Fantastic Four, so that's where the doom part comes from. That whole part. So that kind of like sets the tone for it, and then we get into Doomsday.
This track is so beautiful. Very rarely do I call pieces from the '90s timeless. This is one of those songs that is just timeless. It's great. It obviously has those like old school tropes of like record scratching in the middle of a song.
Right. That's what I was going to mention, because I think that the record scratching on this is just very easy to listen to.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I mean, we could sit here and call it a trope and call it a gimmick, but I do think that makes it timeless because there's still people doing that nowadays.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it's timeless because you can still listen to it, and like, sure, we could argue it's dated, but it really isn't, because do DJs words are hard for me today. Do DJs still scratch on a scratch pad even if it's not a real record? Yeah, they still do it now.
And like sampling too. Like think about Lumberjack. That had record scratches on it for being a song that came out in 2022. Not 22, 21.
21.
No, shut up.
Sorry, now he's got me saying.
Do your thing, 21.
21. Rhythms like dimes.
You mean rhymes like dimes?
Oh, I'm sorry. Rhymes like dimes. No,
like
you're
dimes.
you're correct on that. I don't know why I just read it that way.
I saw rhymes like dimes.
Rhymes like dimes.
Song about the broken time.
Oh, yes. Featuring. We forgot to mention that Doomsday does feature Pebbles, the Invincible Girl, by the way.
On the first track, Pebbles, the Invisible Girl. And
this one,
rhymes like DJ Cucumber Slice.
There we go. Yeah, I forgot because like I have that in my notes, but I forgot to mention that. So yeah, it's a very nice little Quincy Jones sample there in the background. Yeah. There are a shit ton of samples where I'm like, where is that from? Where's this from?
The sampling is so good. Like, it is really good. I forgot to mention a lot of this. Okay, we can probably just circle back once we're done with the review. But a lot of this album is about MF Doom trying to find his way to like cope with the fact his brother died, which is why MF Doom was born, because of the KMD group. They lost their brother. MF Doom lost his brother, I think, in a car accident, something like that.
I will fact check that.
I can't remember for the life of me, but I know he lost his brother and he was going through the pain, and he was dealing with a lot, and so MF Doomsday was born out of that, out of like this kind of mourning and frustration and trying to like get back on his feet after essentially losing his brother and not doing super well in the music industry.
Wow, that's a lot.
That's why Rhymes Like Dimes is about, talking about being broke while you're still rhyming.
I'll be honest with you, I was like looking for you for all the lyrics, because like I was more enjoying the experience, and like I'm not saying like I didn't hear like tidbits like oh shit like that, but it's kind of like I kind of like getting immersed in like the whole experience of like, oh, what's that sample, and then like the lyrics are there.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
that's the beauty of MF Doom, is you can like pay attention to the lyrics or you can pay attention to the background,
and you're still gonna have a great time.
So yeah, I mean, like lyrically, he's really good. Mm-hmm. When I'm paying attention, I'm like, holy shit, dude. Oh, yeah. So I didn't expect all that information out of this song.
No, that was for the first two tracks.
Oh, okay, all right.
So yeah, the first track's about his dead brother. Rhymes Like Dimes is about his failure in the music industry because his record label is kind of screwing him over.
And then we get to the finest, which is more like super laid back. It's like that 70s, 80s aesthetic.
Featuring Tommy Gunn.
I just love how that intro kind of goes on for at least like 30 seconds, and then he comes into the beat, and then the instrument just keeps looping, and I love that he's just rapping over this crazy piano. It's ridiculous.
Oh, yeah. No, this album is full of so many great production moments. Like, if you are a fan of like stuff that's obviously made during the 90s but has a timeless feel now, you're gonna love this project a lot. It's really good. It's not held in the same esteem as, say, Mad Villain or Food, but it's up there. I would say it's up there.
I think it's pretty solid, actually. Yeah. But anyways, back in the days, back in my day when music was good, you know. There's really not much to say about this
These
skit.
are just fun skits. It's kind of, this is MF Doom's origin story, and these clips are there to solidify it. Like, this is how
Basically,
the character of MF Doom came to be. Like, ooh, he's this super villain and all that. And it's so fun to just hear this in the middle of, like, an album full of complex bits about his life. It's kind of funny, and it's a lot of fun. Like, you will not have a dull time.
No, I mean, yeah, I love how the thing is, there's nothing really too much to say other than, oh, it's cool that, you know, to hear the comic book samples, like the comic, you know, the superhero samples to implement into the story to make it actually part of his story.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And then go with the flow. I gotta say, I love the spinner sample in this one. I really love that sample actually a lot. It's a very chill, relaxed.
I think that's
Ooh. And yeah, I mean, it's just one of those. It's a fairly simple song.
Yeah.
Just kind of go with the flow in this one. That's it. Nothing else. You ain't got nothing else to add.
Not really.
Okay.
No.
Fair enough.
For,
Fair
like,
enough.
For some of these tracks, I know more than I should. And some tracks I know less.
I love how you're just like, for this one, you know, it's cool.
No, yeah, for real. Because sometimes he just likes to have fun. That's all. TikTok. This is not TikTok. Tick Tick. I lied.
With MF Grimm.
With MF Grimm, yeah. This is really fun. I remember when the first time I really didn't like this track when I listened to the album like months ago for the first time, but it's grown on me. I think it's nice. It's slow. It's a more slow, mellow track about just
Well, what I would ask you is it because of the pacing of the song going up and down?
Yeah.
Is that I actually adored that because I thought that they really kind of honed in on that, and I think the fact that they're going back and forth together at different speeds actually was kind of cool.
Yeah, well, I mean, the first time I listened to it, I didn't like it. It's really grown on me, though. I really do like this track a lot more than I...
Something hit me when I first heard this, because, like, I'll confess that I didn't listen to this till this year, and I'm fine with confessing that. And, like, I really enjoyed it as, like, a fan of, like, Mad Villain. I was like, holy shit, this thing is crazy for, like... his debut as far as like the character of MF Doom. Like he obviously had been rapping for years. We already talked about that, but this is kind of crazy. The fact that he had this concept that's it feels fully fleshed out.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, how come Marvel can't do that with their characters?
1999 too. Keep that in mind. This is for 1999.
I have to ask him. I'm like, or I wish I could ask him. So what was the process like of getting those samples cleared for Marvel, or did you even do that?
Here's the thing. This is back in 1999, back when, like, Marvel wasn't what it is now. Think about it that way. Marvel was, like, Marvel didn't have many... I don't think they had a single movie out at that point, period.
Blade. Blade was out at that point.
Blade, that's it, though. It didn't do good. So, like...
That's not true. At the time, it did pretty well, actually, for a rated R movie. That's not true, yeah.
It's rated R.
No, that movie appealed to people because they were like, what?
A rated R black superhero movie?
Well, most people were like, what? What's this Marvel movie? Well, Marvel had a weird stumble phase where, like, they tried really desperately to get... I don't want to derail too far. But Marvel really tried really hard to make, like, a cinematic universe before that. And they were trying that with Blade, and it just wasn't popping off the way that they wanted.
Yeah.
So...
I think it's also just because it's the Fantastic Four, and not a lot of people adore the Fantastic Four, even though they're awesome.
As far as characters, I like them.
We need more Fantastic Four love out there. The Fantastic Four are great.
As characters, yeah, I love them. It's just a shame that Marvel just can't seem to get their shit together on the movies.
It just sucks that they're always in movies that are bad and boring.
You literally have a great template for a movie. These superheroes who can do literally fucking anything and are struggling.
The smartest man on earth, yeah, and like all that.
But they just can't seem to pick the right actor for Reed Richards for some reason. Although, hot take, the one in Doctor Strange, he's actually pretty good. I like him.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
I like him. I don't know why he gets all that hate. Marvel fans were like, oh, he's not Reed Richards. And I'm like, he's a good actor.
Very much Reed Richards. He's Reed Richards.
Y'all need to calm the fuck down. Marvel ran over, okay? Red and gold, okay? With King
Ghidorah and MF Doom.
Damn.
So,
You said that's so natural.
Yeah, because it's based off the Japanese Godzilla villain.
Oh, wow. That would actually make sense, yeah.
And here's the thing. He's establishing lore that he's going to touch up on in a few years. This is so funny. So, there's context for why King Ghidorah is on the track. King Ghidorah is another MF Doom character. So, Daniel Dumoulin, who's MF Doom, he's playing 4 different characters on this. Well, I think.
That's actually helpful. I didn't do any research on that.
I think he's playing 2 characters. No, I'm lying. He's playing 2 characters, I think. I gotta double check.
Folks, he is fact-checking in live action. We're seeing if he's actually telling the truth or not. He is the Joe Rogan experience in one.
No, don't. I don't want to be associated like that. Don't associate me like that. So let's go. I don't know a whole lot about MF Doom, but I have been exploring more of his stuff. So King Ghidorah is a space dragon who came down to conquer the Earth and is using MF Doom as his human surrogate to take over the world. That's all that King Ghidorah is, and we gotta listen to the King Ghidorah album because it's really good.
Okay, I didn't know that I didn't realize there was a King Ghidorah album.
Yeah, I know.
Isn't it crazy? I hear you say that. I'm like, I'm starting to say it. Holy shit.
It's not that hard
King
to say.
Ghidorah.
Yeah, King.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. So many white people are like, I don't know how to fucking say that shit. And I'm like, it ain't that hard.
Yeah, King Ghidorah, it would come out in 2003, 4 years after this album. King Ghidorah, Take Me to Your Leader. It is
I like how we just went on a rant about that and haven't talked about the actual song.
No, but this is a good track. This is a good track.
Yeah, and the 80s keyboard's really cool. I like that. The Hands of Doom skit. Again, not really too much to say. Just more, not necessarily padding out the runtime, but more like, exposition on the MF Doom character.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, who you think I am?
With King Ghidorah, he is back. He's here for world domination.
There's apparently a lot of features on this one.
Oh, yeah.
Megalon.
Quite.
X-Ray.
No, quite deaf.
Okay,
Kong.
well. Okay, well, I'm just telling you what I have off Wikipedia, brother.
I'm looking at the Spotify notes right now.
Okay.
Well, this is a good track. No one overstays their welcome, and no one feels like they're getting in the way of each other. It's just fun. It's just fun.
And the guitar is a nice little touch. I like that as well. Doom?
Are you awake?
I don't know. Are we awake? Again, I really, really wish there was more to say about the skits.
I'll be able to explain it all after we're done.
Okay, that's fair.
It's context. But yeah.
But yeah, it's just more establishing.
Mm-hmm.
Hey. So I had to tell you that was a Scooby-Doo sample in the song.
The fact that you were the one who told me, that's always so fun. I'm the bigger MF Doom fan, even though you got Mad Villain before I did. Not to flex, I got this album, Mad Villain, and Food. I'm cool like that. Yeah.
That's good for you. No, I mean, I love how you were like, what? That's not a Scooby-Doo sample. And I'm like, dude, no, that's literally the fucking organ and the piano from Scooby-Doo. And they literally use a bunch of samples from Scooby-Doo. That one I'm more like, so what was the conversation with Hanna-Barbera like?
I mean,
hey, bro.
I think this is when, isn't this when Scrappy was starting to become a thing? He was like, this is when the Scooby-Doo popularity was dying down a bit. Because of
maybe, I don't know.
Keep in mind, a lot of this happens in the 90s. Keep in mind, he's been doing this. This album came out in '99. We don't know how long he's been working on it. I don't know how long he's been working on it.
Too, I have to more ask the original producers so what was the process like?
To get the
did you guys just do it back in the day where you were no approval, or did you get it? Because I don't. You guys can legally buy it. I'm assuming that nowadays they probably got it cleared, but back then they were probably whatever, we don't give a shit.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I would love to know. There has to be a documentary out there to explain all that.
The question of Food and Mad Villainy. I know Mad Villainy is a file that they were able to find that had was public domain, but Food was that's another Fantastic Four one, but it has Spider-Man in it.
Ooh.
So that one's a little bit more tricky.
But yeah, I would say this song is actually perfect for it's a shame that we can't release this during Halloween, because this song is perfect for Halloween.
Perfect Halloween
I would
track.
say
It's
people should throw in
song.
this song for Halloween. Operation Greenbacks.
This is inherently just a song about weed, and I'm okay with it.
You got a problem with weed?
No.
You got a problem with the lean green man machine? Because you...
tree and get about a half a cup of that lean. I'm sorry. That's my my love for Anderson .Paak.
It's a nice little... Well, I find it so strange. There's an Isaac Hayes sample in that song, actually. Yeah, because his vocals are in the background. He's there. Ooh. The mic. Featuring Pebbles, the Invisible Girl.
It's a shame Pebbles has not done anything else. She's really, really talented. And this is a really good song. It's more of a slower track, more soulful, but I love it.
Oh, yeah, with the 80s synth style and the drums. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good song, yeah. The Mystery of Doom. Again, we'll just keep saying.
You can keep saying, I know the context.
I'm just letting the audience know that's what it is. More story development. You're going to go ahead and say whatever the fuck you're going to say when we're done here.
Yeah.
Dead Bent.
Yeah.
Another Isaac Hayes sample. Can you believe it?
Yeah,
another one, man. I do love the beat switch up, though.
Really
is this one of those ones where you don't have anything to say?
No, not really. I'm sorry. There's
Damn, I was expecting something.
I know the first half of the album pretty damn good. After that, I just kind of...
Well, this is going to be an awkward conversation, but okay.
Yeah, nah. It's good, though.
Gas drawers.
Gas drawers. Which, funny enough, that's his website domain.
Really? Is it?
Yeah. Which, I got my MF Doom merch. I'm going to send a picture to Andrew so he can put it in the podcast. I got a pin and then the sticker pack. I don't know what to do with the sticker pack, and I don't know if I want to wear the pin to work.
Can you just,
Put it in a hat, probably.
No, give me the stickers.
No, I want them.
No,
I fucking paid for them.
Okay, well then I'll pay you for them.
No. Buy them yourself.
I don't wanna.
Gasstraws.com.
I don't want to spend money on the corporate America that's actually taking advantage of MF Doom's life.
You mean his family?
Screw his family. I love his family. I'm kidding.
His family's so nice.
Please, if for some reason his family's watching this, I love you. Platonically. Not literally. Question mark. Question mark. Do I love you? I don't know.
MF Doom, Curious. This is one of my favorite tracks. This is so good. Oh my god, this is so good. When it starts with the old school sample. And
Isaac Hayes sample, by the way.
No, I'm talking about the cartoon.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I'm just saying there's a third one here.
Tired. It starts with the cartoon sample, and then it gets into the beat, and then a record scratch, and then he cleans his metal mask with gasoline. I'm like, holy shit, this is so good.
It also features Curious.
Yeah, I already
said that. Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Did you say that?
Yeah.
I didn't hear you say that. Okay. Fair enough.
But this is more or less just him talking about giving up KMD to be MF Doom. He has to put on the metal mask and play a different character now. He has to do this all again, and he's wondering if he can even do it.
He can do it. He did do it.
He did it, and he did it.
And Heroes versus Villain. Or Hero versus Villain epilogue.
The epilogue. This is with E. Mason. This is pretty damn good. This is a really nice little way to end. It has more of the sampling from the cartoons, and it's just another story about, MF Doom and being himself and all that. And now I can finally get into the purpose of those skits.
Go on.
So, inherently, this is a story about the MF Doom character trying to talk to the dead so he can talk to his brother. That's what it is. That's what the sample of those... Huh? That's what the samples are for. They're inherently trying to, set up a thing where MF Doom is trying to communicate to the dead, but it goes wrong, and he has to become MF Doom. And, he becomes MF Doom, hiding behind the mask. And that's
the actual story behind that? Holy shit.
Yeah, I know, right? Isn't that weird? It's not weird. It's pretty cool, actually. I actually really like it.
Yo, isn't it weird that this man is trying to grieve to us?
No, but, this is very much a healing project, and you can tell there was so much passion behind it because he had so much fun making this.
Well, I did think about that for a second because there's a line early on about his brother, and I didn't think about it too much at the time, but I'm like, holy shit. Kitty, come here. Oh, cat cam. You can't see him, but Alvaro just gave him a pet. I know, we got distracted. The cat is in the room, folks. He's like, all right, you guys are talking too much.
The attention's all on him.
Get the fuck out of here.
But yeah, that's what those skits are for. They're him trying to communicate to his dead brother. It all goes wrong, and he becomes MF Doom.
1 out of 10. Did not like the album. I'm kidding.
Doomsday.
I give it a 9.
I give it a 9 too.
No, good.
That's good.
Wow, we actually agree for once.
Racism is over.
Racism is ended,
We've
folks.
ended racism.
You saw this year. Racism is over.
Racism over.
Kanye
Racism
West.
is over.
I don't know who that fellow is.
Who's Ye? I don't know.
I don't know. Who's this guy named Killer Mike?
My life was never easy. No, I'm gonna shut up.
My life was never easy.
Is it weird that Drake of all people is the one coming out on top? No.
We could get into the controversial side of Drake, but I'm not going to get into that today.
Added on story added.
Because
Pusha T did not hold back.
Oh no, it has nothing to do with that. It's more like Millie Bobby Brown is like.
Oh, I forgot about that.
She's like, oh, like I'm hanging out with Harry Cavill and like he's kind of more private, and I'm like, what the hell's going on here?
Drake.
It's like, ooh, I think Drake kind of fucked up Billie Eilish a little bit. Did you hear what she did? You didn't hear what she did for Halloween?
Oh, I did hear that.
Oh yeah, it's like fucked up. She was like, oh, I'm gonna dress up as a baby and have my boyfriend be an old man, and I'm like, okay, all right, sis, it's time for you to calm down.
Hold on, there's a particular song I like that has a Drake line. Hold on.
You are not. Do not play that on stream. Do not play that on here, sir. We cannot play copyrighted material on this podcast.
Fine. I had Drizzy and told him I had a milli for him.
Thank you.
That's like a double entendre. Like some people have pointed out it could be a double entendre. Tyler referring to not only a million but Millie Bobby Brown.
See, I thought they were friends, so that's where I'm a little confused.
I mean, he bullies his friends all the time. Have you not seen the videos of him bullying his friends?
I don't know. Well, him and Fantano, like Fantano was giving him a haircut, so.
Drake?
No, it was not. So it was a joke. He photoshopped himself in the picture, or somebody did. I don't know, one of the two. But he was like on TikTok, hey guys.
Drake went crazy a couple days ago and started posting a certain type of Japanese film.
I like how you stopped yourself.
Yeah, I was gonna say it. I don't know if you.
But you're it's like, well, it's this particular animation that involves a tentacles. You were flabbergasted that I said it, aren't you?
I don't think we can post this.
Are you sure about that?
No.
What's wrong with saying the word tentacles? What's wrong with that?
Now I'm gonna have my
What's wrong with that? I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything I'd get canceled for.
Now I'm gonna have my lawyers send you paperwork.
YouTube's not taking this down if I say that word. In fact, let's test it.
Andrew, I'm a wholesome household name. All right?
You're a wholesome household name.
All right.
Okay.
I wear fun shoes and sweaters.
Okay.
And hats. All right. I can't be associated with.
All right. You go hang out with David Dobrik then and see if you break your back.
I don't hang out with David Dobrik. That man scares me.
All right, then hang out with. I'm trying
Bruno
to.
Mars.
I was trying to think about like.
Bruno Mars.
No, Alvaro.
Mars.
It's okay.
24-karat magic.
We can save this. We can save this. Hot flashes. We can save this.
If we can get past the lazies.
We can save this.
So funny. That's from we're like quoting the Silk Sonic Radio thing on Apple Music. I don't have Apple Music anymore, so I'm just quoting something I found on TikTok. But he's doing the same thing.
We could save this. Wait, you got rid of Apple Music? You sell out.
Yeah, I'm a Spotify man now.
Oh, wow. You support Joe Rogan over here?
I support the Swedish. That's what I support.
Man.
IKEA. I would need to go to IKEA again.
Fuck IKEA. It's boring.
I'm sorry. You were sleep deprived.
It was just not for me, man. I'm sorry.
You were sleep deprived.
That has nothing to do with that.
It very much has everything to do with
that. That has nothing to do with it. It's so pretentious when you get okay, whatever. Somebody's gonna get mad at me for saying that.
Yeah,
I'm done. Let me stop. Somebody's gonna be like, "Oh, you are an IKEA hater."
Average IKEA hater. Man, not even the plushies. IKEA has some mad good plushies. What is he doing over there?
I think he's bored, and I think he's just scratching stuff.
Oh, also we're just rambling at this point. We're done with it.
We're done here. What the fuck are you doing here?
Malibu. I know I said we were gonna do that for the next episode, but I wanted to do MF Doom, and then then I had to get my blood drawn on a day, and then all that shit happened,
and then your life hit you.
Cause you make my earthquake.
Alvaro, can anybody find you somewhere?
Twitter. Just my Twitter. I don't know. Maybe I'll get rid of my Twitter as soon as the former CEO of Twitter makes a new.
I mean, I also have a Twitter as well, but I don't know. We'll see what happens.
None of us are paying $8 to get our.
What you don't want your verification badge?
No.
Dude, I'm gonna pay $8 for the verification badge.
No, that $8 can go to something else.
No, dude, I wanted to give my money to Daddy Elon Musk. Come on, dude. Oh, wow. Okay, you were cold on that one.
I quit.
You quit. You quit. Sorry, I'm doing my Elon Musk cosplay right now. I love him so much. I love Daddy Elon.
I'm dressed as every Hispanic character in Piece of Media with a red sweater and/or hoodie and blue jeans. God. I could be any Hispanic character, and everyone would agree with me because red hoodie or sweater and jeans. Miguel from fucking
shut up.
Cobra Kai.
I love how you still answered it. Cobra Kai. All right, well, you can go find me on Steady Medley on Twitch. You're already here. Scratch that. Let's talk about this. So, you found Andrew Steadle, the YouTube page.
Why didn't we do a fucking fake record scratch for the intro? Because it's an MF... Man!
I don't know.
You want to do the intro. This is on you. Your fault.
Okay. I'm sorry. Are we done? We're done.
We're done. Malibu next. Then after that, we don't know. Maybe.
Well, then after that.
Maybe.
We're
lost.
Steve Lacy. I love how we're not
21. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Maybe Steve Lacy.
God. Oh no, I didn't mean to pause you.
No, you're good.
I like how you stopped.
Shit. It's funny though because the playlist we were gonna do for this episode had Steve Lacy in it.
Oh, I be consumed.
Can you say hi to my mom? Can you be quiet? Oh.
Now before I just love that Steve Lacy's unhinged and he's like, "Fuck you, fans."
For real, that man is suffering so hard. He's doing his hardest, and TikTok is not the best way his music should have been discovered. But I'm glad.
I agree.
I'm glad he at least got the recognition he deserved because holy shit, he is really talented.
I agree. I can't remember why, but I followed him for some reason on YouTube, and I'm like, oh, I found one of the other songs that wasn't Bad Habits, and I'm like, oh, this is cool. And then I listened to the album, and I'm like, oh, I like it. Let me go see if he's on Nevermind. No. I'm like, oh yeah, let me pay $30.
Oh, speaking of tours, Brent Fayaz fucking hinted that he might be touring.
Guys, I'm about to be feral for a man that I know doesn't want me.
Me too, bro. Me too.
All mine, all mine, all mine, all mine.
My new bitch look like Halle Berry, but she don't love me. She too scared.
All right, I'm just ending the podcast on that note.
My new bitch feel like Jackie Brown.
We'll see y'all next week from Malibu.